So we're going to go ahead and do the second part in my math kitchen of solving systems of linear equations using substitution. So let's take an equation that has a solution and then use substitution to find the solution of that equation. Here's the equation. The equation is x plus 4y is equal to 8. That's equation 1. Equation 2, 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. So let's find the solution to these two equations. We used these equations before and found it when we used graph. So let's see, can we find the same solution to the equation using substitution? What are the steps for substitutions? Here's what you do. Step 1. You take equation 1 and you write it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Then, whatever, you replace y in the second equation with the value of mx plus c that you get from the first equation. You use that to solve for x. Once you get x, you place the value of x into the second equation again, and it'll help you find y. So now you're going to know x and y value as solution to the equation. And once you have that, you need to take those values and put them back into any of the two equations that you started with and see if one side of the equation is equal to the other side of the equation. So then you know your answer is correct. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. First step, equation 1. Step 1, write the equation into its original form before you start. X plus 4y is equal to 8. Now let's write this in the form y equal to mx. In this case, I want y to be on the left hand side. I want x to move over to this side. I'm going to make when it's changed, go across the equation sign, changes to minus x. The sign always changes. So we have that. So then we rewrite it. We're going to have 4y is equal to minus x plus 8. Divide by 4, so we get rid of the coefficient. We want to have y left, and do the same thing for the other parts of the equation. Divide by 4, divide by 4. This is going to cross out, cancel out. Y is now equal to minus x over 4 plus 2. 8 over 4 is 2. And this is the y equal to mx plus c. First one. So step 2, replace that y in equation 2. So wherever we see y in the equation 2, we're going to put this value in there. So we take equation 2, we rewrite it, so we know what it looks like when we start our work. 4y is equal to 0. Now let's replace this y with this value, because now this is what y is equal to right here, right? So we now say 3x plus 4 into minus x over 4 plus 2. This whole thing is now y is equal to 0. Let's do our multiplications here. We're going to have 3x. And if we do our multiplication, 3x, we're going to have minus 4x over 4 plus 4 times 2 is equal to 0. So when we do our multiplication, this is what we get out of the parentheses. Plus 4 times minus 4x is minus 4x. Divide by 4 is plus 4 times plus 2 is 4 times 2. If we do that, this is going to cancel out. We're going to have 3x minus x plus 8 is equal to 0. So let's go ahead and move this across here. It's going to become minus 8. So this 3x minus x is become 2x, which is equal to 8. We divide by 2 and divide by 2. X is equal to 4. So we know x is, this is minus 8. Minus. So x is equal to minus 4. Okay? We know x is equal to minus 4. Step 3, replace x in the second equation and find y. The second equation, this is step 4. Replace the value of x that we found into equation 2 and use it to find y. So that equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. So let's put x in there and use it to find y. So 3 into x, which is now minus 4, plus 4y is equal to 0. This is minus 12 plus 4y is equal to 0. So let's move the number across here and become plus 12. So we have 4y is equal to 12. Divide by 4 and divide here by 4. So y is equal to 3. So the solution to our equation, the solution is now x is equal to minus 4, y is equal to 3. So this is the solution to the equation. Same equation solution we found when we used the line graph. Okay? How do you know this correct? Place that value into one of the equations and see how it comes up. And that would be step 5. So for step 5, let's put that into the first equation. X plus 4y is equal to 8. X is minus 4. 4. Y is 3. It's equal to 8. Minus 4 plus 12 is equal to 8. Minus 8 plus 12 gives us 8 is equal to 8. That, because this side of the equation is equal to that side, you know the 2 points of solution to the equation system. Try the second one as well, so you're 100% that's your solution. So let's go ahead and try the second one. We go 3x plus 4y equal to 0. 3x plus 4y is equal to 0. 3x is minus 4 plus y is 3 is equal to 0. Minus 12 plus 12 is equal to 0. And that is correct. This will cancel that. So you're going to get 0 equal to 0. Or you could take this guy over to this side and make it plus 12. And then what you're going to have also is 12 is equal to 12. Again, this side of the equation is equal to that side of the equation. So x equal minus 4 and y equal to 3 is the solution to this system of equation. And we use substitution to find the solution instead of a line graph. I can go over this. First, you need to take equation number 1 and write it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. We did that over here, step 1. We came up with that. Y is equal to minus x over 4 plus 2. We take this value here, the mx plus c, which is now the equivalent to y. We put that into the second equation, which is this. So now we have 3x plus 4. Now here's our y, right there. And then we solve that equation for x. We end up with x equal to minus 4. Once we know x, we take that value of x, put it back into equation number 2 again, and that helps us to find y. So now you know your solution, x equal to minus 4, y equal to 3. You put that into each equation. Make sure that this side of the equation is equal to that one. That tells you you have the right solution. If you have a problem there, go back over your work because you did something that's wrong. And that's why you didn't have one side equal to the other one. You need to find your mistakes, okay? And use these steps here to find where you went wrong. So that concludes this portion of solving systems of equations using substitution. Our next step would be to solve the same equation using what we call elimination. And that will be our next section.